2022 आईपीओज के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा वर्ष रहने वाला है।
2021 में आईपीओज की धूम मची रही।
कोई 15 आईपीओ में से सिर्फ 5 ऐसे रहे जिनमें लिस्टिंग वाले दिन नुकसान नहीं हुआ।
2021 it was the year of the IPOs.
बीते दिनों जोमेटो की काफी चर्चा हुई, लेकिन किसी खाने की डिलीवरी को लेकर नहीं, बल्कि उसके आईपीओ को लेकर।
India's market has seen tremendous growth in the past 5 years, and most of the growth came from the year 2021, but eventually dropped in the year 2022. The last quarter of 2022 has shown an improvement, and there is hope for 2023 in the terms of IPO. For the better understanding, we have divided this video into 4 parts. Firstly, we're going to be talking about the IPO market in India for 2021 and 2022 with the comparative analysis. And secondly, we're going to be talking about the Zomato, Paytm and Nykaas shares, how they reacted after the IPO. And thirdly, we're going to be talking about why the landscape of IPO in 2022. And lastly, I'm going to be ending this video with my personal opinion on how the market is going to be looking like in the future. So before starting everything, let's talk about what IPO actually is. So basically, the capital market is usually divided into 2 categories: the primary market and the secondary market. These 2 markets are interdependent. The new issuers, the ones entering for the first time, come under the primary market, and the stock market comes under the secondary market. The primary market is to raise fresh capital from the public, various institutional investors, and high net worth individuals, hence the name initial public offering. Now, speaking about the IPO market in India. India witnessed 2021 as the best IPO year in the past 2 decades. A record-breaking 1.2 lakh crore was raised by just 63 companies in 2021. The company saw 46 unicorns in 2021 alone. But the IPO saw a dramatic slowdown in 2022, not just in India, but all around the world. And according to the business report by Business Standards, 40 Indian corporates raised rupees 59,000 crore through the main board IPOs in the calendar year 2022, which is half the amount that was raised by 63 IPOs in the 2021. That was 118,000 crore. Most startups in 2022 deferred their listing plans for several reasons, including market volatility and concerns about the poor post-IPO performance of some startup companies that went public in 2021, like Zomato, Paytm and Nykaas. Speaking of Zomato, which went public in July 2021 with an oversubscription of 35 times, a valuation of over $13.3 billion, fell over 56.5% to just $5.8 billion in a year. And according to a report by Inc42, Paytm, a major fintech company, experienced a significant decline in its market value since its IPO launch. And since its listing, Paytm has lost over 75% of its market value, which is the largest single-year drop in share prices among the large IPOs in the past decades. Paytm's stock price traded at 1796 rupees per share on the bourses on November 25th, 2021, but has since plummeted to like 441 rupees per share as of 24 November 2022. This decline in value has resulted in loss of nearly 3/4 of investors' wealth. The same goes for Nykaas. Before the launch of IPO, Nykaas witnessed a growth in revenue in the fiscal year 2021. According to their financial statements, the revenue from operations of Nykaas in the fiscal year was 2,500 crores approximately, which showed an increase of 38% from the previous fiscal year. In addition, the financial statements revealed that the company made a profit of 61 crores in the financial year 2021. Additionally, in 2021, Nykaas went public with its IPO, which was oversubscribed 81 times and raised over $1.2 billion. Nykaas saw a downfall in its share as it went IPO, and the stock value crashed by like 97%, which went from 2,200 rupees to 1,170 rupees. To the date, the shares of Nykaas are down from where they started. The number of new age startup IPOs drastically decreased to only a few in 2022. And only 3 Indian startup companies went ahead with their IPOs, namely Delhivery, Traxon and Dronacharya. However, the list of startups that deferred going public continued to grow longer as the months passed. Some of these included Snapdeal, Ola, Droom, MobiKwik, Farmizi, Oyo, Boat, and even Flipkart. Companies planning to go public postponed their IPOs due to increased uncertainty and volatility in the market. The geopolitical tensions, supply chain disruptions, and rising inflation impacted the global economic outlook, making investors cautious about investing in new IPOs. Poor post-IPO performance of new age startups also caused many of their peers to rethink their listing plans. Dharmesh Mehta, a managing director and chief executive of DAM Capital, attributed the challenges faced by secondary and primary markets in 2022 due to several factors, including the Ukraine war, inflation, and logistical supply issues. According to Mehta, some IPOs faced a lack of demand, while some company managements were not satisfied with the valuations offered by the market. Furthermore, the market was not prepared for a larger IPO in 2022. As of now, the market for 2023 does not look good. The startup IPOs are being delayed indefinitely due to inflation and worldwide economic turmoil. Okay, so it's time for us to conclude the topic. So from the startup's point of view, it's good to stay low profile on the IPOs and focus on the profitability for now. But saying this from the reference perspective, burning money is actually not a bad thing. Startups focusing on solving real life problems and startups with good business models should be given a chance and encouraged to grow their businesses. Not all startups might come up strong, but there is a good chance that a few make a revolutionary change in the market and for India. And there's a belief that market will see a bounce back from the winter and will make remarkable returns with more IPOs and investments than we have seen in the past. The startups ecosystem is just on rise for India, and this slowdown might not be here for long. There will be profitable and healthy growing startups in India, which will pave a way for economic development of India. Let me know your opinion in the comment section down below. And let's just hope for a better future. And thanks for watching. See you all in the next video.